Just as our bodies have aches and pains or become unwell, so do our minds. How we feel, our emotions, our mental health is just as important as our physical health. Mental health problems or mental health needs are more common than you might think. 3 children in every classroom have a mental health need. We're all really good at addressing physical health needs, and 3 simple steps can help us to address our mental health needs too.
Tell me a bit about yourself. Is there anything worrying you right now?
Recently, I've been seeing a doctor about my struggles with bulimia.
My parents compare me to my brother a lot. He did really well in school, and I think they expect me to be as clever as him. I think about how they'll react if I let them down.
My friends are all starting to drink and try alcohol, but I don't want to drink.
When I'm scrolling through Instagram, I always compare myself to others. Sometimes I think of changing my appearance to fit in with what I see.
I started secondary school last month and was worried about making new friends and being judged about how many friends I had.
I started smoking a long time ago. Most of my friends and my parents smoke, but I think I want to quit.
Sit back and think, how is your mental health? Are your emotions and the way you feel taking over your day-to-day life?
I have to think about what I want for my life, and it helps me to think clearly.
My boyfriend and other people tell me I'm fine the way I am, but I know I have to feel it too.
When I think of my end goal, it makes it less difficult to not be influenced.
I know I'm not the only person that feels the way I do, and I guess when I think about that, I don't feel so alone.
If you are with your friends, you can use this opportunity to talk to them about how you feel. Don't be afraid to talk out loud about your mental health.
Who did you talk to?
I finally went to see my doctor last week. I thought it'd be really hard, but it was actually a relief, being able to tell someone how I feel.
I spoke to my brother about the pressures that I felt from Mum. He said he didn't realise how I was feeling, but that he wants to help me talk to her.
I haven't told anybody else yet. I'm trying to quit on my own first and then ask for help from my doctor later if I need it.
One of my teachers has noticed that I've been studying when not in lessons and not really spending any time with my friends, and said to go to the school counsellor.
When things were bad with my parents and they were struggling with their alcohol problem, I spoke to a therapist. I might go talk to them again.
How can you deal with your emotions? Working out next steps with a friend and finding out about help and support will mean that you will get the help needed. Remember, you're not alone.
Since talking, Mum and I have been looking at universities together. I now know that there are other options for me, even if I don't do as well as I want to.
I told my best friend. When I told him, I felt relieved.
I've decided that I'm not going to let alcohol stop me from hanging out with my friends. They'll probably try to influence me at first, but I'm sure they'll get used to me not drinking.
Quitting smoking is something I really want to do, and at the end of the day, I'm not going to let other people stop me from doing that.
I know that I need to have some breaks to study successfully.
Working things out is an ongoing process, but being able to talk about it with somebody is helping. I feel a bit better every day.
How do you feel right now? Do you have a friend that you're worried about? It's sometimes good to listen to your emotions and those of friends around you.
Opening up to a close friend that you trust about your feelings, or listening to somebody who needs to talk about how they feel, is a step in the right direction.
How can you deal with your emotions? Working out next steps with a friend and finding out about help and support will mean that you can get the help you need. We've all got challenges that can affect our mental health and our emotions.
So by thinking, talking and working it through, we can help address our mental health needs. For more information and to find out about help and support with your mental health, visit www.talkoutloud.info. And remember, talk out loud about your mental health, because you're not alone. There is always somebody there to talk to.